we're not already married and we're billionaires, we're going after women that are extremely younger. That's not me saying it, but the guys are doing. Look at the successful men. Who did they? P. Diddy, Jamie Foxx, Kevin Hart. Women are significantly younger than them. Leonardo DiCaprio, he like almost 90, and he there, I mean, you know, like, he don't think nobody was under 25. Never. Okay? And then also, I'm going to talk about, is this a beautiful thing, a beautiful thing? I don't think so. Amber Rose still very young. It's about you. But now, the question comes to play. What have you learned? And what do you offer a man? What do you give a man? Such that as you get older, you have experience. Because as my grandma used to always say, age brings about a change. I know I talk about it all the time, but we don't never see it. And so women understand this. They're going to have a big problem. Age brings about a change. Okay? Age brings about a change. Okay? Age brings about a change. The word change. That's the situation. We don't. As you get older, you tend to become smarter. Wisdom. Things change. Adapting to your circumstances or where you want to be. What a lot of ladies are doing is using their physicality. And betting that, okay, well, these are the ones that you can these guys have and that works with mid-level guys. It works with guys that are not stable. It doesn't work with the top guys that you want. They're going to require more. And that's why we get into
tipo de gente que lo ve bastante bien porque se les sale un pico bastante grande. Lo peor de esto es que esto ya no se puede cambiar, esto ya es para toda la vida. ¿Cómo lo ven, gente? ¿Les parece estético o no?
Ya te dije que no puedo. Por favor, dame una oportunidad, te lo suplico.
So we got one of the sisters that's actually going to bring up one of the good points about a lot of these brothers who are traveling now that people not even paying attention to. Let's review it.
So check your gear and weapons. We go soon. Hostiles dropping into the area. Sniper eliminated.
Yeah. They just did, we're posting one of our videos. Men, other people in general that make over $100,000 a year, 64% of them carry U.S. passports. And then those who make $50,000 or more, I think about 46%.
Enough training. Now we face the enemy for real.
Passports. And then underneath that, it gets less and less. It kind of makes sense because
Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster. Mark a drop point for your squad. You will lead them in.
Ammo deployed.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
You understand what I'm saying? So you have to go through the scrutiny to come back.
Bounty targets are up. Take them down.
You know what goes to history? This type of go to history, application. It'll pop up and you can go sign up, fill all that stuff out on the application. Once you go through that, you'll pay $100 for that. And then once you get that conditional approval, Then from there, you have to schedule an interview. The interview you'll go to is at the airport. Wherever airport or CBP center that's near you. Bring your passport, bring your driving license. It takes anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes.
This is a lot of blood. Vous regrettez de pas m'avoir tué.
You have your known travel number.
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
That's like the TSA pre-check, right? So you wait for your car, you get the known travel number. So you have to fly somewhere.
I'm good. Let's do this.
Especially domestically. Now, of course, the pre-check thing don't work on the flight. But at least, you know, when you're flying domestically somewhere, you can put in your known travel number.
Enemy soldier incoming. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Bosnia, hostiles deploying a counter UAV.
The clear after whatever, you go clear, clear dot here, whatever, type is clear. And you just pick what one you want. Now with clear, you go right into the clear section. They have the people waiting there. And you give them your ticket.
Hostile UAV overhead.
And they'll bring you all the way up to the TSA pre-check line. Because since you already got to go with the TSA pre-check, they'll bring you all the way up there. They'll take you up there. You're not staying in line. It's like a VIP service. Go all the way up there. And then they'll take you, and they'll see your thing.
Got gas moving in.
Moving to my mark.
So, if you're traveling, that's the 3 things we definitely got to have. Passport, global entry card, especially at the Atlanta airport, fellas. That Atlanta airport is horrible. Now, don't fly out at 6
Oh no, I'm hitting this black.
because TSA ain't clear at 5 a.m. If you got a 6 o'clock flight, that's a clear. So I don't fly to Atlanta, do an 8 o'clock flight. Don't have a 6 o'clock flight.
To the safe zone now.
But you will not miss it out of Atlanta if you have what I'm telling you, clear a TSA pre-check. You won't miss it because even when you go in that regular line in Atlanta, it's been so many people miss their flight because it's just too freaking slow. But yes, the men who are traveling is the men with, and they realize that because the good thing the news did is they labeled the brothers as men of upward mobility. So
Contract failed. Time's expired.
Yeah, that's why some of the arguments are because the bank accounts are leaving. And I love it.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Like you said, they wanted Pookie and Ray Ray.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
But in the end, they don't want Pookie and Ray Ray. They can't build no life with Pookie and Ray Ray. In the end, they can't do that. But they can build it with y'all.
Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
They can't use that real man stuff on y'all no more. Say, shoot, you're not even there for the conversation. I used to guilt y'all to take Pookie and Ray Ray's kids. You understand what I'm saying? But let me know what y'all think, you know, about what this woman is saying. Yeah, y'all brothers, I know y'all brothers got the bread. I know y'all. I was looking up y'all brothers always in different countries. I know what some of them tickets cost, even if you flying economy. Because some economy tickets, depending on where, let's say like a Delta. Some economy tickets cost $1,300, $2,600. We ain't talking about the flight. You know, you wouldn't be like,
Hey, nigga, hold on, bitch.
you know, they fly themselves, and you really won't go around and do the conference. Like, yeah, there's a lot of men about
Redeployment time reduced. You have reinforcements inbound.
The chaos on campus, students running for safety after a gunman opens fire. 3 students killed, several others injured. The suspect found dead after an hours-long manhunt. A 43-year-old man with no known connection to the school. Why did he target the campus? And the most found in 4 schools. Shut down by the U.S. What the White House now says is the leading explanation for them. The back-to-back storm winds and possible blizzard conditions.
Moving here.
Donald Trump's 2024 campaign getting its first major GOP challenger. Former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley will serve as UN ambassador under Mr. Trump, announcing she is running. Now the former president, Mr. Trump, conversation with Rudolph after the murders. And the perfect gift for your Valentine.
Big fucking bitch.
Good work.
Good evening. There has been another. Sadly, we can all finish the sentence. There has been another mass shooting. Another place struggling to comprehend the kind of horror that happened elsewhere.
Marking your dog tag. Move to resecure it. The enemy took that one, but we will be back to finish the job.
5 others critically wounded after the sprawling campus. Formerly clear with open fire in 2 separate locations, sending students running for their lives, climbing out of windows, the gunman escaping into the night, forcing the campus into a nerve-breaking lockdown. His picture immediately released by police before word finally came that he had taken his own life. There have been 68 mass shootings this year in the United States, and tonight among the traumatized MSU students, some who have faced such terror before. Maggie Vespa is in Michigan tonight with late news.
Tonight, terror on a college campus. And another community shattered. I could hear gunshots, like, directly behind my head. Just
Mic check, mic check.
my phone. And I just ran for my life.
Mic check, mic check.
Say just before 8:30 Monday night, frantic calls came pouring in from the Michigan State University campus.
We have multiple victims at this time.
Investigators say a masked gunman seen here on surveillance footage roamed MSU's open campus, first firing shots inside an academic building.
We had officers in that building within minutes, and in that building they encountered several students.
Mic check, mic check.
Later, more gunfire in the nearby student union.
We cannot keep living like this.
In all, 8 students shot, 3 killed. Brian Fraser, Ariel Diamond Anderson, and Alexandria Verner, reportedly studying biology and anthropology. Her high school saying she exemplified kindness. The 5 wounded in critical condition.
Mic check, mic check.
A manhunt was underway. Police working with the FBI releasing surveillance images of the suspect. 17 minutes later, the crucial tip. A citizen IDing the suspect as Anthony McRae, a 43-year-old with no known connection to MSU. Police say he took his own life hours after the shooting. His father telling NBC News McRae turned evil and green after his mother's death. Investigators highlighting the case record, most recently pleading guilty to a misdemeanor weapons charge in 2021.
He was ineligible to possess or purchase a firearm. So one of the things that we're going to need to know is, how did he get that weapon?
In East Lansing, the horror still fresh. Tell me about the frat house. He came really close.
Yeah.
During the rampage, freshman Gage Giroux sheltered in his dorm room with a dozen others. A neighbor's camera capturing what appears to be the gunman walking near his fraternity house.
Nobody knows how that gets this. People are walking around campus really like.
Jackie Matthews knows that here. A safe that he was secret and was inside a nearby middle school under lockdown during the city.
There is nothing that will ever be okay about that.
A generation all too accustomed to mass shootings, now the target of America's latest.
And Maggie, do we know anything more about the shooter's motive?
Lester, investigators say that's still a mystery to them, perhaps even more so because of today's shocking twist in the case.
Use this time to practice. We will be deploying soon. Enemy dropping into the AO.
It's like someone saying, when you smoke.
High-altitude objects, the U.S. military has been shooting and releasing reports of what more
Enemy soldier incoming.
Significant debris, including all
Frag out!
Yeah, here.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Preparation is done. Now you deploy to the war zone.
First shot missed, second shot missed. So
ain't where we land. Let's go outside the circle and work our way back in. Yo. Can y'all hear me?
I'm down. Let's go. Copy that.
I'm gonna mark this armory, this buy station and this armory over here.
Eliminate targets to bring them back faster.
That way we can
Yes,
get
sir.
strapped
Let's
up.
go. Let's go. Let's go.
Visual under loot cache. Moving to my mark.
Everybody strapped up.
In recent memory.
Andrew, let's circle back the original Chinese spy balloon.
Stun grenade here.
Well, listen, the FBI is also looking at the electronics and sensors, and they've salvaged those electronics. They want to find out what countries made their components, including whether some parts were made in America. That would violate U.S. export controls and could be the basis of criminal charges in the future. Lester.
Andrew Mitchell, thank you. We're tracking two major storms tonight. Estimated high winds from Minnesota to Louisiana will move east.
Marking enemy.
And central plains, possible heavy snow, while strong thunderstorms are likely from the Gulf Coast.
They coming for me. They coming for me.
Ready for another round.
Ah, they got me.
Move to resecure it.
I didn't know I had a shotgun.
In a video, the former South Carolina governor touting her roots in the state. I was born and raised in South Carolina.
I'm ready. Keep your ass going.
Moving here.
And while not naming her competition,
Friendly counter UAV on station.
President Trump.
It's time.
Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
When you kick back, it hurts them more if you're wearing.
Yo, we're playing that red on me.
Reinforcements inbound.
First official President Mike Pence is also expected to run. A source familiar with his plans telling NBC News.
Hostile counter UAV is active.
In the special counsel investigation of Mr. Trump's denial of the 2020 election results. And Florida Governor Ron DeSantis asked today when and if he'll jump.
What do you like to know?
Enemy on the move.
Mr. Trump responding to Haley
Gas is moving.
her loss, but noting she once said she wouldn't run in 2024 if he ran. Nevertheless, she's in this race and kicking it off.
Hostiles deploy the bomb drone.
Alan Vitale, thank you. There's some breaking news from the FAA tonight ordering a call to action.
Hostiles moving.
Safety review team after a number of high-profile close calls in the nation's runways we've been reporting here. Tonight is 800 feet of plunging into the ocean in December.
Advise you move to the safe zone now.
Additional training, and the NTSB has launched its investigation. Turning to the war in Ukraine now, with ammunition running low, Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin vowing to get...
Fuck, it's all shotguns over here.
...issue as Russia steps up its new offensive. Richard Engel is on the front lines tonight.
Ukrainian tanks on the front line are running out of ammunition. Commanders say stocks are so low, they now only shoot when they can see their enemy. We use as little ammunition as we can, but still, it's disappearing, says a battalion commander codenamed the Saint.
Can you stop this Russian offensive?
Now, we can only hold them off, he says, but nobody knows how long we can keep them.
Let's hit that load out.
Their equipment is just too old.
We have a loadout drop here.
This tank, like most Ukrainian tanks, is about 50 years old. And spare parts are a problem.
Hostiles on the move.
It's a major problem because Ukraine isn't making ammunition for these old tanks anymore. They are... And those stockpiles are...
Oh, GG.
Good game. Good game.
GG.
one up there likes me.
Using so much ammunition of all types. And Western allies cannot provide it fast enough, with new orders taking up to 2 years to deliver.
An officer here told me it's simple. The longer it takes for ammunition to arrive, the more Ukrainians are killed.
Richard Engel, thank you. Now, Turkey and Syria, where amazingly survivors are still being found after last week's earthquake. But there are also concerns about the 7 million children the UN says were impacted by the disaster. Matt Bradley is in Turkey for us.
Tonight in Turkey, we're still finding miracles. Like these two brothers, 17 and 21 years old, pulled from the rubble. Amazing. Still alive after 198 hours. He says,
And a guilty verdict tonight, almost 6 years after a young woman was hit and killed by a car that sped away.
Nate Rogers has the emotional reaction at the courthouse.
Jurors deliberated for more than 2 hours.
Holding for deployment. Take this time to warm up.
Damn, all we got is us?
The family of Nights of Wings left 26 in California rejoicing. Kenya, Washington, found guilty of third-degree murder and aggravated battery after running Wings over with her car. Police say a vicious fight took place between two large groups right before Washington got inside of the car and drove it into multiple people, dragging Wings underneath.
We're just glad it's over now. We can move forward and heal and grow and just enjoy each other and remember her and have great memories of her. And
warm-up is over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
This happened in South Austin, New York.
Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster. Set a drop point for your squad, soldier. Bounty targets identified. You are clear to engage.
Episode right before bailiffs took her away. She's due back in court in months ahead for sentencing. Outside of the Layton Criminal Courthouse, Nate Rogers, Fox 32, Chicago.
Tonight, the deepening health concerns after that toxic train derailment. Ohio residents fearing harmful chemicals may still be in the air, ground, and water a week after the evacuation order was lifted.
Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated.
Fish turning up dead in local water. Officials urging people to use bottled water. Reported a test show and just breaking stunning video of a Black Hawk helicopter crashing in Alabama. What we're learning.
Positive ID on the bounty targets. Eliminate them.
Brother of a victim rushing the Buffalo supermarket shooter before he's held down by officers. The judge saying the gunman deserved no mercy. The sentence handed down. The search for answers in the mass shooting at Michigan State University. Have police uncovered a possible motive? The dangerous winter storm on the move. Millions on alert from Arizona to Michigan. Al Roker is tracking it. Our NBC News exclusive. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, his first interview since the U.S. shot down those 3 mystery objects in the sky. Should the U.S. have spotted them sooner? We ask him, was it an intelligence failure?
This is NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
Good evening and thank you for being with us. Official assurances that all is safe near the site of that Ohio toxic train derailment aren't playing well. Not with people experiencing physical symptoms and thousands in nearby streams. It has been almost 2 weeks since the train jumped the tracks in eastern Ohio near the Pennsylvania border, spilling tanker cars carrying hazardous chemicals. After a controlled burn meant to catastrophic explosion, officials signaled it was safe for evacuation to return. But tonight there is worry, skepticism, and anger about what is really happening and about what people are being told. Ron Allen is covering it for us tonight.
Tonight, less than 2 weeks after that massive train derailment and a controlled burn of hazardous chemicals set up a toxic plume of black smoke in East Palestine, Ohio.
Move to the safe zone. Hostile UAV active.
3,500 fish killed by the chemicals.
Don't tell me it's safe. Something's going on if the fish are frozen in the creek.
State officials now suggest drinking bottled water. After telling evacuated residents it was safe to return home, the governor, who approved that controlled burn of toxic chemicals to prevent an explosion, was asked if he'd return home if he lived near the crash site, where crews now work to remove soil and wreckage, possibly contaminated by chemicals like vinyl chloride, suspected of causing cancer.
Enemy sniper, watch your head! Bottled water, and I would be continuing to and concerned, but I think I would probably be back at my house.
Again today, officials are constant tests and monitoring of the air and water.
Redeployment time reduced.
Anxiety of the community. We're going to be here until this problem is cleaned up.
I'm not leaving those assurances yet.
Contract failed. You're out of time.
We'll be here.
Ron Allen joined me here in the studio. The train operator, Norfolk Southern, is facing some
Class action complaints demanding compensation and health monitoring for residents. $1 billion, another support for the community, and say
Ron Allen, thank you. Just breaking tonight, the crash of a military helicopter near Huntsville, Alabama. On the highway, officials confirming tonight that it was a Black Hawk. The crash was captured. How many officials have confirmed that at least 2 people.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
In a Buffalo courtroom today, anger and emotion.
Squad mates is deploying. Well done.
In prison.
Somebody coming up your way, Scout.
Kills bring back your squad mates faster. Good work. You have reinforcements inbound.
and rage too overwhelming to be. This was the moment the sister of 72-year-old Catherine Massey got up to speak.
We're human. We like our kids to go to good school. We love our kids. We're never going to no neighborhood that can't be violent.
Enemy soldier incoming. Hostile UAV in this sector. Gas is inbound.
I need mid-cal rounds.
Fuck that ammo shit up.
Head to the safe zone now.
Over ignorant, hateful, and evil ideologies in a civilized society.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
For each of his victims. Now, if he commits hate crimes, he could get the death penalty. Lester?
I need mid-cal rounds.
Tributes and many unanswered questions tonight, 2 days after a man shot and killed 3 students and wounded 5 others at Michigan State University. And as Maggie Vespa reports, police are hinting at a possible motive.
Amid devastating loss, students at Michigan State University returning to the student union for the first time. Escorted by the FBI, they recover belongings left as they ran for their lives Monday night and looked up and terrorized campus, claiming 3 lives. Were things left there like at that night?
Yeah, my bag, my coverage, you're exactly where you left it. My friend's stuff is exactly where they left it too.
This as tributes.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Got movement. Got a custom screen handle my lab.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Brian Fraser, chapter president, possible lead on motive and what may have prompted the alleged shooter, 43-year-old Anthony McCrae, who investigators say took his own life after the rampage to target MSU. It's being investigated that he may have applied for a position here.
Yes,
Hostile marked.
Can you tell us how that?
You made the top 25. Nicely done.
Also part of that investigation, how he obtained the gun, as well as McCrae's criminal background, including a guilty plea to a misdemeanor weapons charge in 2019.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the sky. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
To anger, students demanding stricter gun laws and background checks.
When is in
The fear palpable. Someone's allow us to defend ourselves and hear.
Squad mate's back on station. Good work. Surgeons is about to end.
All right, Maggie Vespa, thank you. So tonight and tomorrow for tens of millions of people living in the South.
You got gas moving in.
Well, Lester, on the north side of the state, 32 million people from the 4 states. Weather advisories, weather warnings.
Enemy movement.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Tonight, we are looking at 14
Some of your teams are outside the system.
Target down.
dangerous tornadoes. In fact, EF2 tornadoes are nocturnal, and these are the twice as deadly as daytime.
You way up here like an old man. Getting closer up on that TV, huh? You getting closer up on that TV, ain't you?
My
Oh, okay.
controller was dying. Uh-huh.
You know I had to get you right.
Let's get to that announcement now from former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, the first major against him. She spoke with Craig Melvin in an exclusive.
This shit.
25 remain.
Fucking
announcement today. Hallie, she zeroed in on that generational argument.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Lester. Haley's pitch is that the Republican Party needs a new generation to take the helm in 2024. Now, she never mentioned her former boss, Trump, by name, but when she talks about the party's losses in recent election cycles, his is certainly chief among them. She even advocated at one point for leaders over 75 to take a mandatory mental competency test that would apply to both President Biden and Trump himself. Meanwhile, more than half a dozen Republican candidates waiting in the wings expected to jump into this race, too. Lester?
Allie Vitale, thank you. You can watch Craig Melvin's network exclusive with Nikki Haley tomorrow morning on Today. And new insights tonight into the downing of those high-altitude objects by U.S. fighter jets. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin discussing it in an exclusive interview with NBC's Courtney Cubey.
Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin sitting down for his first interview since the U.S. shot down a Chinese spy balloon and then 3 other flying objects over North America. Has anyone claimed ownership of the last 3?
No, they haven't.
The intelligence community now believes those 3 objects were not hostile, but Austin defended the recommendation to take them out.
For safety?
They serve serve more than 200 million customers a year. And since Waffle House is open 24/7, if you've got the munchies, they're there to feed you. But Waffle House is sometimes the scene of some pretty wild moments late at night. Lisa Guerrero went looking for answers why.
Waffle House gone wild. Crazy scenes like this are playing out at Waffle Houses across the USA. Waffle House is one of the nation's largest fast food chains with more than 1,900 locations in 25 states. But the 24-hour chain and its huge yellow signs have become infamous for rowdy late-night crowds and all-out brawls. It gets pretty vicious in a Waffle House. Haley Booth, a.k.a. Waffle House Wendy, recently became an overnight sensation when video of this late-night brawl went viral online. That's Haley right there, deflecting a metal chair hurled at her by an angry customer. All I did was just pick up my arms to stop it from hitting me in the face. Watch as the customer throws not one, not two, but 3 chairs at Haley, who says working the overnight shift at Waffle House can be dangerous. Why are so many fights breaking out inside the famous restaurant chain? To see for ourselves, we sent a team of producers to 10 Waffle Houses, some of the busiest in the country. At this Waffle House in Atlanta, where 5 teenagers were shot and 2 people were stabbed, there's now an armed deputy standing guard. In fact, every Waffle House we visited had armed security, surveillance cameras, and even a loudspeaker warning customers they're being recorded 24/7.
This is Waffle House Security monitoring and recording all activity at this location with live audio video.
James Shaw Jr. is known as the Waffle House hero. That's Shaw tackling an armed gunman and throwing his assault rifle over the counter at a Waffle House in Nashville.
We hear about a mass shooting, but we never think it's going to be us.
4 customers were killed before Shaw saved the day.
What was going through your mind at that moment that you were actually rushing towards him to grab the gun?
My main goal in that moment was to point the gun down and separate him from the gun.
Former police officer Leonard Sipes says most of these incidents happen late at night because
So if you could make a list of like the top 5 things that
So our brother Exhibit, the rapper.
The journey to get here was not easy, and it's far from over because, as you can see, I got a lot of work to do down here. Oh man, I'm so naive. At the time, I was very excited about this all, and I assumed I could finish the renovation in just under a few weeks. How wrong I was. I'm still very excited about it all, but I'm exhausted.
Weapons in gear. We're holding for deployment.
From plants to prawns to fish and everything.
Training is over. Time to see what you have learned.
Alright, where are we going?
You've got 5 seconds. Good luck down there.
Anywhere.
Battle Royale. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster.
Let's go right here. Go to an armory. Let's hit that one over there. Let's hit the one on the outside.
Moving to my mark. Assault rifle here.
Hostile UAV active. Objective is to eliminate all bounty targets.
I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes your idea bright. The same spark that lights the dark so that you
What is that, bro?
the promise of what's to come, and I will remain a soldier till the war is won.
That's the TV.
Hostile UAV overhead.
They got those in the houses now.
Moving. Hostile UAV active. All bounty targets are down. Well done. You're losing ground. Hostile UAV in this sector.
Enemy movement spotted.
Gonna go grab this bounty over here real
Friendly
quick.
recon scanning for threats. Bounty target group has been marked. Moving in. Kill them all. Marking hostile. Enemy on the move. Enemy movement. Advise you move to the safe zone now. Hostile UAV overhead. Enemy moving to my mark.
Watch one on the roof.
Hostiles moving.
Enemy movement spotted.
Ain't nobody got a sniper?
Enemy on the move.
I got a mortar strike though.
Friendly mortar
Fuck.
strike on the way. Moving here.
Jumped off. I'm about to take the zip line. See if I can get the eagle eye on their ass.
Solid work.
Alright, good shit,
Dropping
good
into
shit.
the AO.
That's all of them?
Enemy movement spotted.
We got a pirate right here.
Squad across them.
Taking effective fire.
Catch.
Grid smart. Set it.
Two squads, two squads.
They jumped.
Directed. Hostile counter UAV overhead.
Gotcha, bitch. There we go.
UAV active. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
Enemy movement.
Bounty targets are up. Take them down. Hostile UAV overhead.
Man, Max, he in that building right here.
Moving to my mark.
Oh, yeah.
He just went out.
I don't see him.
Bullshit!
Got him. Save it, save it, save it.
He's selfing.
Got him. Bounty to the left right here.
Mark the target. Move to the safe zone. Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated.
Custom weapon here. Custom weapon here. Fill your plates up!
Get him, get him, get him. Good shit, good shit.
Got one side secure. Hostiles moving.
Squad pushing towards y'all from your right.
Oh, is that ours?
I don't know. It's available. I'm going to that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, green's dropping over there. I think there's people there. Careful.
Yep. Just got my ass kicked. Yeah, fuck his ass up. On my way back. It's a tunnel over there. He going in and out that tunnel.
Moving here. We have a loadout drop here. Enemy here.
That motherfucker hot.
He's right there, babe.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Here's my stuff.
Surgeon is about to end. Take it down.
There you go. Somebody else flying in on you?
Fuck you.
Gas is closing in.
Oh shit, shit, shit.
Good game.
Return to base for debris.
Jeez.
Hey, shut up, man. Who are you?
Hey, my name's Riley, and I'm one of your fans.
That was close. Come on in.
chill with it real quick. Yeah, don't worry about it. I ain't Michael Jackson.
Oh, you did Michael Jackson, man. That's funny, Jake Delicious. So who you think it was that tried to assassinate you? Was it Ether?
No, it wasn't either. It was these dudes they stole money to back when I was in the drug game.
Wow, that's so real. The drug game.
Word, that's real shit. That's why I tell kids like you.
Check your gear and weapons. We go soon. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Forgot to unmute myself.
Up for it. It ain't like your video games, is it, private?
But then I'm gonna take you do the black you loop for 15. I'm gonna really be weird anyway too, so. Okay, just like he's smoking a crack, right?
Holding 24. We deploying take this back to warm up.
Bro, you need to do something about all that bullshit in the background. Yeah, we gonna have to mute Anonymous.
30 fight begins now.
Hopefully he doesn't have anything important to say because he's muted.
Battle Royale. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster.
Let's get by Armory on the outside. Fuck it.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Hostile UAV in this sector. Hostile counter UAV is active. Hostile UAV overhead.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Gas is inbound. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Your team is in the safe zone. Enemy soldier incoming.
Dumbass.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Enemy in the area. Enemy movement spotted. Enemy movement.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
4 in that building.
Marking enemy.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
Hostiles on the move. Enemy on the move. Enemy movement. Marking enemy. Cancel that. Moving here.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Cancel that.
Hostile UAV active. Vanya, hostiles deploy the counter UAV.
Broken.
Watch, another one behind you.
Down.
You have reinforcements inbound.
1 dead.
Our mortar strike is inbound.
In this area.
Coming around behind you, Green.
Ammo here. Enemy mark.
Squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
Dropping some armor.
Got gas moving in.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Enemy movement.
Marking your dog tag.
Thank you, baby. Thank you, thank you.
You hear me?
have a loadout drop here.
Going for the loadout.
Your squad mates back on station. Good work. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
Got movement here.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh, fuck. There's three on that building.
You have reinforcements inbound.
Oh shit, I ain't got no fucking ammo.
Hostile UAV in the sector.
Anybody got a munitions box?
Grab some armor. Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
Friendly airstrike on the way.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the sky. Surgeons is about to end. Make it count. Only 25 remain. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
Just to reset the calibration, just to really see what life and myself is like solely, because I haven't...
Gas is closing in.
Decades upon decades. So that was the first step for anyone.
I need mid-cal rounds. Hostiles moving.
Your team made it to the safe zone.
Hostile UAV active.
They on my ass over by y'all, in front of y'all.
Yeah, I'm working my way over.
Shit.
Resurgence has closed. No more second chances. Objective is to eliminate all bounty targets. Supply crates are restocked. Advise you load up now.
Oh shit.
All targets are KIA. Solid work.
Gotta eat. Good game, fellas.
I don't really give a fuck about what people think, but your outward appearance affects how receptive people are to you. How do you feel what people think to an extent if you're trying to do business or you don't get the behavior so about
out. Because when we hold that in, it's actually dragging us down. We gotta leave that shit behind, man. We gotta bring it out. So if you're ever in private, don't be afraid to scream sometimes. Just let it out, man. Don't be afraid to scream. And even like fucking crying. You know what I'm saying? Privately too. Scream, let it out. Because walking around with that shit.
Alright, let's get back at it.
As a man, you need to fly and cut off the answer, cut off the way. When you finally get engaged after 7.5 years of dating.
I'm getting married.
Damn, that ring is suffocating her finger.
He's wearing this stupid shirt. And we're at the park.
Man, should we go diss my guy's shirt after he proposed?
Oh my God. I don't even look cute right now. But I said yes. Make all the...
Yeah, so in the comments of this video, I stopped.
At some point, y'all gonna have to look in the mirror and take responsibility and say, yo, we gotta be better as a community of women.
Good? Alright, Proof, talk to the people, man. Let them know what's getting ready to go down. I am the Proof, all grind, no gimmicks.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
I'm about to kill both of you motherfuckers. Ooh.
Put his body in the trunk, then we take him to the dump. And they know we play for keeps, and they know that we ain't sleep. Grab rooms to the sleep. Okay, I'm gonna clean the streets. Boy, you better grab a heat. Okay, put up on the seat. Put your name at RC. Or your name get turned to weed. In the racket, ain't no plan. In the state, yo, yo.
Who's that singing, bruh?
Your little cousin.
That's your little cousin?
Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
That's what I said. Your little cousin.
Oh, we got one of these cocky ones.
How's that cocky? Oh, it's an answer you didn't like. Let's work the mute button on this guy. Cooler doesn't like to be talked to like that.
Alright, soldier. Mark a drop point for your squad.
I'm going to an armory, man.
I'm sorry, I don't speak stupid, bro.
You late as fuck, man. I already got you muted now, man. On the inside.
Good, bro.
Thanks to millennia of stargazing and the recent introduction of some pretty nifty telescopes, we know exactly what's going on out there and where. But the solar system is a big place, and once we travel past its 8 planets and their 200 odd moons, our understanding of our own cosmic backyard is surprisingly sketchy.
What?
So much so that some scientists believe the furthest reaches of the solar system
Hey, bro.
Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
An undiscovered 9th planet. And we aren't talking about some diminutive planet wannabe like Pluto, or Ceres. If proponents of the Planet 9 theory are to be believed, our solar system's currently unidentified 9th member is actually actually kind of a monster. As much as 10 times the mass of Earth and 4 times as big.
Bro, this shit's crazy.
An enemy squad is hunting you.
I had 2 shots, bro. What the fuck?
Hinting at its own existence.
Your squad mate's back on station.
Adjusting
Good work.
the orbits of millions of distant asteroids and dwarf planets.
Oh, yeah.
With tendrils of gravity. Pretty intriguing.
You have reinforcements
right?
inbound.
But how could such a huge planet remain hidden in our very own solar system, even today, when modern technology is helping us unravel the inner workings of galaxies halfway across the known universe? To put some context around
pretty
that
guns
question,
over this
Planet
motherfucker.
9 is thought to be hanging out around 600 astronomical units from the solar system's center. An astronomical unit is the average distance between the Earth and the Sun. In the context of our solar system,
Hostile UAV overhead.
AU is a very, very long way indeed. By comparison,
Y'all get y'all weapons together, man. Let's get some high ground.
AU from the Sun. But in the context of the universe, where distances are usually measured in light years, 600 AU is the most distant object from Earth ever detected is a galaxy known as SMG hit.
Yeah, get that gas mask. You all up my ass.
32 billion light years from where you're sitting right now. When we train our telescopes on GNZ11, we're seeing the universe as it was just 400 million years after the Big Bang. Admittedly,
what are you
galaxies
doing?
are a tad bigger and brighter than planets. But even the most distant
Your team has entered the safe zone.
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
Any planet located outside of our own solar system are much, much further away than Planet 9. First observed in 2006, Sweeps 4 and Sweeps 11 were found orbiting a star in the constellation Sagittarius. They're approximately 27,700 light years away from Earth.
Okay.
Which means the most distant planets known to humans are around 3 million times further away from Earth than Planet 9 is purported to be. Think of it as the astronomical equivalent of a cryptozoologist discovering a tribe of yetis high up amongst the cloudy peaks of the Himalayas without ever realizing one had been living in
loadouts over here.
And that slightly odd analogy leads me back to the same question. Is it really possible that a giant planet could be lurking in our solar system without us realizing?
Oh, it's on that fucking roof.
Why do people believe Planet 9 even exists in the first place? The search for our solar system's 9th member began over 100 years ago with a man named Percival.
God damn, how long is this fucking bounty?
How do you do that, bro?
Most people who get into stargazing buy themselves a book or two and invest in some kind of simple telescope. But Lowell happens to be a member of that particular cross-section of society known as rich people. So, he kicked it by building himself an observatory on the top of a mountain in Arizona. Lowell is a very smart guy.
Requesting recon overhead.
Oh, they're right fucking next to us, bro.
Than his good ones. On the crazier side, he believed there was life on Mars and that he'd found evidence to prove it. Of course, the idea there may be life on Mars isn't particularly controversial.
I hit him hard. Oh, I broke his armor. No, it's a gas.
Variety, more of the little green men kind.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
But possibly mental ideas was his belief in the existence of what he called
Thank you, babe.
Planet X. Which sounds like it should be the birthplace of a
Hostile UAV active.
It was the name he gave to a hypothetical 9th planet he believed was hiding in our solar system. For all his harebrained schemes,
Ah, you got me.
Where's it at, bro? Huh?
Talking to me?
I don't know where it's at.
Going to the loadout, going to the loadout. Oh shit, it's hot.
There's two right there. Not me.
With his quest, that his inability to
You have reinforcements inbound.
What?
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh.
Hostile cluster might deployed. Your team made it to the safe zone.
Ooh.
Lost that one, but we'll come back stronger next time.
Good game, fellas.
Good game.
Discovered a new planet using the telescope at Lowell's very own observatory in Arizona. Our solar system's newest inductee was duly named Pluto, partly in tribute to Percival Lowell, its first two letters matching his initials. You see, you're only mental until you're right. As you can probably imagine, the folks at the Lowell Observatory were pretty bloody pleased with themselves at this development, and much slapping of backs and hanging of fives ensued. But those good vibes didn't last long. Because it turned out, the reason it had taken decades to find Pluto was that it was very, very faint and very slow moving across the sky, suggesting it was a lot further out than the other planets, and probably pretty small. These suspicions were confirmed in 1978, when Pluto's moon, Charon, was discovered, allowing astronomers to definitively determine the planet's mass. As it happened, poor old Pluto was a tiddler, just 1/6 the mass of our own moon. Such a diminutive, distant planet would have been about as capable of knocking planetary heavyweights Uranus and Neptune out of their predicted orbits as I would be of knocking Anthony Joshua onto the canvas to become heavyweight champion of the world. I.e., not very. It was clear Pluto was not the planet X Percival Lowell was looking for. But wait a minute. If Pluto wasn't causing Neptune and Uranus's orbital
Warm up while you can.
oddities,
We will deploy soon.
something else was. Right? Absolutely wrong. Because it turns out the whole dodgy orbits of Neptune
Enemy
and
dropping
Uranus
into the
theory
AO.
has been a fact that was proven in 1989 when Voyager 2 visited Neptune and discovered when astronomers plugged the correct values into those complicated astronomical equations they're all so fond of, they discovered the orbits of both Uranus and Neptune had been exactly where they were supposed to be the whole time. And that was officially the end of Planet X. The theorized ninth planet in our solar system had never been there in the first place. If I'd made this video a decade ago, it would probably have ended
Preparation
right
is
here.
done. Now you deploy to the war zone.
Up a suit and down a mustache, obviously. But over the last 10 years, astronomers have been whistling back. Whilst Lowell's belief in a hidden ninth planet turned out to be found on a that's live for stay, weirdly enough, it seems to conclude that this fourth theory of the truth.
5 seconds to the release point!
Battle Royale. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back faster. Mark a drop point for your squad. You will need them in.
Stick together!
You got company. Lots of it.
Are a group of solar system satellites orbiting the sun far out beyond Neptune in the most distant parts of a region called the Kuiper. We think there are literally billions of these asteroids out there.
Hostiles deployed to counter. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
Around 2,000 of them. The ones we've found so far seem to share some pretty unusual properties. We're talking orbits that are perpendicular to those of the planets, and almost everything else in the solar system. Orbits that travel the opposite way around the sun to almost everything else in the solar system. And perhaps most significantly of all, orbits that seem to be clustered together in a very specific, very non-random way. So, what's causing all this weirdness? You guessed it. Planet 9 is back. Considering about
your dog tag to restore your honor.
It's easy to be skeptical about these claims. And plenty of people
Mic check. Can y'all hear me?
After all, it is a bit of a weird coincidence that two completely different observatories, 100
Got to
years
turn my
apart,
motherfucking
have
chat
led
on.
two very different sets of scientists to believe in the same hidden giant.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
Madigan and Brown are certainly no crackpots at gravitational. They're incredibly well respected in their fields and have a string of accolades to their names. Constantine Vatican was named on the Forbes list of 30 scientists under 30 who are changing the world back in 2015. And Popular Science magazine named him one of 2016's
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Mike Brown, on the other hand, is, ironically enough, the self-styled man who killed Pluto, having been instrumental in the reclassification of our solar system's to a dwarf planet back in 2000. Fundamentally change our understanding of established facts. You have
Oh, pick me up, devil.
eccentric and passionate believers on the other. A bit like Lowell.
Slide, here they come, here they come. Oh shit, my bad. Good game.
Both sides of the debate are populated with bona-fide geniuses. All of them seem to be for or against the existence of Planet 9. So, how are we mere mortals supposed to figure out what to believe? Well, as Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And whilst there is some interesting evidence pointing to the existence of Planet 9, to call it extraordinary would be stretching the truth just a little bit. Even Vatican and Brown.
Over the last half-century, we've launched around 100 telescopes into space. More than 20 of them are diligently scanning the universe right now. At the same time, a few dozen radio observatories keep listening for any signals from space. As a result, we've received mind-blowing pictures of distant stars and galaxies and mesmerizing ambient sounds coming from exotic objects. But there's one main thing we couldn't hear or see. Traces of
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
Oh, I forgot.
Infinite universe with no one else within billions of light years around. Our planet is just about 22 highly developed areas. And it's hard to predict what consequences this encounter may have. Are you anxious already? Today, we'll try to find out which of the answers to the great silent mystery is closest to the truth. What if we really live a hopelessly lonely interstellar life? Scientists in the past couldn't stand this idea. They were adamant that other planets of our solar system were densely populated. Nomads roaming around the deserts of Mercury, tropical jungles on Venus, and even entire civilizations that built Martian canals. All of these are real scientific hypotheses of the past ages. And only in the 20th century, when we sent probes to the nearest planets, we realized an obvious thing. These worlds are absolutely lifeless. However, the most recent analyses suggest that even our galaxy alone may harbor from 300 million to 40 billion Earth-like planets. Numbers that so
Warm up while you can. We will deploy soon.
Not impossible. After all, how many of those planets are in every
enough training. Now we face the enemy for real. Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
We still can't prove that
Get ready to jump! 5 seconds!
Battle Royale. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster.
Launching contract.
Astronomers of the mid-20th century concluded when estimating the age of the universe. Now we know that it's 2.5 times old, although it looks just as pristine. This makes the so-called Fermi paradox even more significant. The physicist himself believed that humans as an intelligent species are truly one of a kind, but he couldn't explain why.
Sniper rifle here.
Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done.
In the late
Assault rifle here.
Professor Robin Hansen came up with the hard steps theory of evolution. According to this theory, the emergence of primitive cellular life is only the first and definitely not the most difficult step. After this, life forms need to evolve into multicellular organisms. When this task is done, they've got to develop a brain complex enough to have a mind, which will later create a technological civilization and ultimately start reaching for the stars. It took Earth around 4 billion years to go through these 5 complex stages, and Robin Hansen strongly suspects this is an absolute space record. Maybe life forms on some Earth
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
to move further than bacteria. In some others, animals may have failed to develop a well-functioning brain. While aboriginals from neighboring planets may have spent millions of years happily swinging their
You have reinforcements inbound.
craving anything extra. So, according to Hansen's theory, it could possibly be an intergalactic newborn surrounded by hundreds or even thousands of nearly virgin worlds. And while many people keep rejecting even this degree of human exclusiveness, it perfectly explains both the Great Silence and the Fermi paradox. If only universe is lifeless and solely studied for other unexpected reasons.
Bosnia, hostiles deploy the counter UAV.
The existence of life.
Got gas moving in.
Space. Hansen's theory states that civilization must overcome not only great challenges and hard steps as it evolves, but the almighty great filter too. For example, if a giant asteroid hits a planet and destroys everything alive, this leaves no chance for an intelligent mind to appear. And the worst thing about the great filter is that we know exactly what we're going to face when. However, it wouldn't
Be advised, part of your team is outside the safe zone.
Hostile counter UAV is active.
Great silence. All we need is the great filter that's reluctant to let other civilizations in the space. Beyond Earth, we need remarkable technological breakthroughs and colossal resources to build rockets able to reach orbit and then make it to the moon. And remember that Earth is relatively small, and its gravity is low compared to the rocky exoplanets we've discovered. Most of them are the so-called supersets, and even the most powerful and perfect machines wouldn't be able to overcome their pull. Maybe a very advanced civilization from one of such planets could even repeat the trick of almost travel to outer space, but it certainly wouldn't manage to erect a space station in orbit needed for further research and flight missions. These aliens would have to deal with
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
gravity, which would become the great space filter on its own, although it wouldn't be their only curse. Intelligent aliens may inhabit not the rocky super Earth, but an ocean planet like
Your squad mate was marked a most wanted target. Keep them protected.
It's so simple.
I'm hit!
Help me.
Hostile precision airstrike. Get to cover.
Intelligent octopi, first of all. It sounds complicated enough, but
Hostile strike in the area.
things like a couple of rocket engines, which really hopeless.
Hostile overhead.
Marking your dog tag. Move to resecure it.
These crusts, it literally feels like the great filter. Their ocean is where the universe begins and ends. But even if Earth dwellers are given exceptional conditions, it doesn't mean we're bound to expand all over space. In 2022, NASA published some data received after medical examinations of 14 astronauts. They were crew members.
We have a loadout drop here.
The space shuttle program, and all of their samples showed dangerous radiation getting close to us. Spent in space a few days at most. Cosmic radiation didn't need much time to seriously damage their health. As for the astronauts who live on the International Space Station for months, they were at a high risk of receiving huge doses of radiation equivalent to 6,000 medical x-rays. And that's while we're still close to the Earth. NASA pours big amounts of money into developing the radiation shield. Without much spending a long time in outer space can lead.
You kept your squad mate alive. Most wanted contract complete.
If we hope to colonize other planets, we'll have to reproduce up there, let alone just live. Unfortunately, a human fetus will be
advised, you have teammates outside the safe zone.
On Mars. With that in mind, we've got the most depressing silence in the planet. No civilization is physically able to survive.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Its native environment. That's why in space settlement. But even if we do find a way to cope with the great filter and colonize at least our solar system, what would we do with enormous interstellar distances? The fastest spaceship at our disposal will need 18,000 years to cover 4.3 light years that lie
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
The closest star system. This means that leaving any noticeable human trace in the galaxy will take up to hundreds of millions. Able to accelerate to at least half the speed. We could get things done much sooner.
Eyes up, the sector's hot.
The great science is that no one has ever managed to build such ships that can do this when you start. So, we will never see or meet other
Station sizes are adjusted.
There alone. Silence in the Fermi paradox. Aliens are actually everywhere, but they're blind and totally uninterested in our existence. The James Webb Space Telescope is always wrecked with super sensitive mirrors and infrared detectors at the most prospective exoplanets. Those worlds lie in habitable zones around other stars. In other words, where water can exist in a liquid stainless structure. Scan these exoplanets' atmospheres for biomarkers. First of all, it tries to find.
We have a loadout drop here.
And methane molecules that could appear as a result of
Watch your six. The surgeon's window is ending.
presence of chlorophyll, like in terrestrial.
Took her out.
And if there's a high level of carbon dioxide and nitrogen dioxide, it'll be a real job.
Gas is moving.
Seekers of extraterrestrial life. To an industrial civilization that humankind was in the 20th century. Don't you always see the problem can't get? We're looking that another form of life may be
fire sales done. Prices are back to normal.
Highly developed aliens might just be blind. Do you remember the intelligent octopi from the ocean planet? They didn't find a way to go into space, but perhaps there's some
This one's down. Marking enemy.
the ice crust.
Got an enemy here.
Hostile UAV in the sector.
Able to see infrared light, just like the James Webb. But if it detects it, it would discover an exotic and hazardous water on the surface exists in a state that aliens find natural, a solid state. Without the ice crust, oceans get heated up to the point of evaporating right into the atmosphere.
You have reinforcements inbound. Resurgence has been deactivated. This is the endgame. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. Supply crates have been restocked. Load up. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Noticing our cities on dry land, silicon-based creatures from an extra-hot exoplanet would never even think of searching for carbon-based humanoids rolling around cold, rocky worlds like our Earth. Long story short, these civilizations would rather search for signs of life in robots just keep scratching their heads over the great mystery.
There are 24 enemies active. Kill them all.
Consider how we ourselves move forward with space exploration. But even if
Friendly UAV on station. Hostile counter UAV is active.
Enemy moving. Purely practical reasons.
Taking effective fire.
Advise you to go now.
Ready for another round.
Top 10. You're in the top 5. Bring home the win. Gas is inbound. Prepping for deployment. Take this time to warm up. Check your gear and weapons. We go soon. Enemy soldier incoming. Practice is over. The real fight begins now. Battle Royale. Stay alive to keep your squad in the fight. Alright, soldier. Mark a drop point for your squad.
This spot looks good.
Marking self-revive! I'll take that self-revive.
Bashnia, hostiles deploy the counter UAV.
Bounty target identified. You are clear to engage. All bounty targets are down. Well done. Gas is moving.
Hostile UAV overhead. Hostile recon deployed.
Your squad mates back on station. Good work. Your team is entering the safe zone. Your squad mate is redeploying. Well done. You're being tracked by an enemy squad. Stay in the line. Located your dog tag. Go get it back. Learn from the loss. Failure is a wise teacher. Use this time to practice. We will be deploying soon. Enemy dropping into the AO.
X-ray down.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Training is over. Time to see what you have learned. Soldier.
It's right here!
Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone.
Let's get that contract! Copy. Cancel that. Copy. Let's get that contract.
Target set up. Get to work. Enemy safes holding high-value equipment have been located. Secure all contact. Two safes remaining. Your squad mate is in the gulag now. If they survive, they redeploy. Your squad mate has failed. They are returning to base.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
Your squad mate has entered the gulag. Surviving earns them redeployment. Your squad mate lost the fight. Now they return to base.
Alright, mark a buy station for me.
In its core, the crush of gravity produces something.
Strongholds located. Targets are marked on your task map.
At the moment the star dies, if enough matter falls into its core, it can collapse to a point, forming a black hole.
You're losing ground. Your squad mate was sent to the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy.
The first generations of stars and black holes burst onto the cosmic scene in a time of incredible turbulence. Within primordial gas clouds, stars were being born in dense knots. They gave rise to black holes that began to more and more matter.
One safe remaining. You're the last one on your squad. Finish the job.
Hostile UAV active.
Computer simulation.
Your squad mate was broken. They are no longer with us.
Quickly these voracious monsters were able to grow. The project, by scientists at Carnegie Mellon University, was designed to recreate a region in the early universe that measured over 100 million light years on a side. It shows what took place in the first 1 billion years of cosmic history. This virtual universe is set in motion by equations describing the properties of gas, the energy released in starburst, and the outward...
Secured all content. Contract complete.
The result? An intricate cosmic web, with gravity drawing matter into filaments and knots, like a vast tangle of interconnected spiders' webs. Inside the densest regions is where the largest galaxies, black holes, grew. Here, circles indicate the appearance of black holes deep in the data. As they gain weight by eating up their surroundings, the circles were larger. Largest galaxies reach ultra-massive proportions, billions of times the mass of the Sun. These black holes were not just swallowing gas. The orbiting Chandra X-ray Observatory was dispatched to look into distant galaxies for black holes on growth spurts. Scientists looked for pockets of gas and stars glowing hotly in X-ray light. What Chandra found was that the core of some distant galaxies contained hot pairs, twin supermassive black holes drawn together by gravity. Black holes by nature resist this dark matter. As the two approach each other, they go into a orbit that looks way forever. The day that arrives at the stage, we go back to the idea. He said that when massive bodies accelerate or whip around each other, they literally disturb the fabric of space, causing it to ripple, like the disturbance of a pond. When these ripples move outward, they carry orbit, causing them to spiral closer.
Watch.
When this dance of death comes to an end, that's when the pair joins together.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
Oh, them fake soldiers.
That moment may be approaching for a quasar called OJ.
Thought I killed something.
At 3.5 billion light years away. Flare-ups in the surrounding region have no astrophysical capacity, so another black hole is flying around. By measuring the giant gravitational hold on its companion,
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
At 8 billion solar masses. For a time, OJ-287 was the largest black hole ever detected. It no longer is. Deep in the heart of the Coma Galaxy Cluster, a mere 321 million light-years away, lies a giant elliptical galaxy known as NGC.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Astronomers used several large telescopes to measure the speed at which stars are orbiting around the center. They used that data to calculate the mass of the central
Played up.
object. A whopping 21 billion solar masses, give or take a few billion. Theoretically, there are no limits to how much weight a black hole can gain. And yet, even the largest black holes and their host galaxies seem to obey limits. What holds them back has to do with the way clusters of galaxies evolve, a pattern long noted by scientists. This computer simulation shows the evolution of a galaxy cluster in the early universe. The gravity of the entire region draws small galaxies by the thousands, along with great streams of gas into the center.
Got gas
So
moving
why
in.
doesn't the central galaxy and the black hole that resides within it capture all this matter? Why don't they swallow the entire cluster? You can see the answer in a region called
Move to the safe zone.
MS-735. At 2.5 billion light years away, it appears in visible light to be a typical galaxy cluster. In X-ray, you can see that it's enveloped in a cloud of hot gas, measured at nearly 15 billion degrees. Hollowed out of this cloud are two immense cavities up to 600,000 light years across. That's enough room to stop 600 galaxies the size of our Milky Way. A radio image of the cluster. You can see two vast streams of matter pushing out from the center. That's a giveaway that the cavities were formed by an eruption in the core of the giant central galaxy. Two jets shooting out of a central black hole have launched blast waves that plowed through the gas that makes up the intergalactic medium. The energy it took to carve out these exoplanets is remarkable.
Assault rifle here.
The equivalent of several billion supernovae, according to one calculation. In fact, MS-0735 has been referred to as the largest single eruption recorded since the Big Bang. It was generated by a black hole that weighs in at around 10 billion solar masses. Black hole jets like this have been seen all around the universe, including in our own cosmic neighborhood.
Moving here.
Pushing here.
This is the famous M87 galaxy, at the center of the Virgo galaxy cluster, around 50 million light years away. Astronomers have been intensively studying the black hole that lurks in its heart, and recently estimated its mass at 6.6 billion solar masses. It powers a pair of high-powered jets that are plowing through the galaxy.
Enemy sniper marked!
But how does a black hole, a creature famous for hiding in the dark, emit this much energy? Think of a black hole as the eye of a cosmic hurricane, infiltrated by all the stars, gas, and other black holes that fall into it. As this matter flows in, it forms a spinning donut-like feature called an accretion disk.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
The spinning motion of the disk generates electrons that twist around and
fading
spill
fast.
some of the inflowing matter out into a pair of high-energy beams or jets.
You'll be all right.
How much energy depends on the black hole's gravity and how much matter has already crashed through the event horizon. Is this just another frightening spectacle of nature, or is it part of a more profound process at work? The largest black holes in the universe probably rose between 10 and 12 billion years ago. The age of the cosmos. By releasing energy in the form of jets, they affect their surrounding regions. This prevented gas from collapsing into the central galaxy and allowed smaller galaxies on the periphery to form and grow. But the impact of the black holes did not stop there. This chamber image of the Hydra A galaxy cluster shows the same immense hot cavities glowing in X-ray light, as well as a jet blasting out of its central galaxy. Gas along the edge of the jet was found to contain high levels of iron and other metals, probably generated by supernova explosions in the center. By pushing these metals into regions beyond, a black hole seeded more distant galaxies with the elements needed to form stars in solar systems like ours. The black holes in these more remote galaxies then seeded their own planets. This is what might be happening in Centaurus A, also known as the Hydra galaxy. In X-rays, you can see a jet erupting from the center. Peering through the dense dust lanes that dominate our line of sight, astronomers have come to believe that it's actually two galaxies in the act of colliding. This computer simulation shows the effect of such a merger on black holes. As the two galaxies pass by each other, the pull of gravity disrupts their spiral shapes, forcing huge volumes of gas into their cores. As the black holes begin to cool, they emit blast waves that push much of the loose gas out beyond the boundaries of the new galaxy. In the final steps of this cosmic dance, the two black holes merge and emit one final blast. To think that our Earth, our solar system, ourselves, are the beneficiaries of these faraway monsters. The largest black holes have played dual roles in a great cosmic struggle. They are the product of gravity's relentless inward pull. The force that has drawn matter into galaxies, clusters, and the structures they form. But with their incredible power, they emit energy that pushes back on gravity. In so doing, these strange and powerful objects have become the master architects